Good morning, Patriots. How you guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. It helps the algorithm and it helps the channel grow. Guys, this is my first time ever doing a title called Sunday Drive. I probably will do this when I have to work on Sundays and I want to discuss more about things that's going on my commute to work. So support it, like it, share it. You know how to do. So let's talk about it. So right now, Trump is in the lead for New Hampshire. We already know that was going to happen. We also know that he's probably going to be the nominee. Ain't no problem to it. He is going to be the nominee for the Republican Party. Now, with that being said, people are wanting to know who is his vice president pick going to be. Well, we already know three people are not going to be in the loop. That is Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and Vivek. Not going to even look even towards that way. Now, there has been rumors that he may pick from the Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, who we already know that he is very MAGA involved, pro-America. Really like that guy. I think he's real straight down to earth. If he do go with a woman candidate, there are two women candidates that are up for discussion. Sarah Huckabee. If you don't know who Sarah Huckabee is, she is now the uh, governor of Arizona, of Arkansas, excuse me. And let me tell you, Sarah Huckabee was that bitch. All right. No offense, no disrespect. I say that as if she's the shit. Sarah would go, and anytime they throw any kind of questions at her about what Trump was doing and try to trip her up, she was on it. Okay. She was not like these other press secretaries that they had for Biden that don't have a fucking clue. She had a clue and she was ready. She was ready. Shout out to Sarah Huckabee. I really like her too. The next one is Nancy Mace out of South Carolina. Now, Nancy is very docile, very neutral on the Republican front. I wouldn't call her no rhino, but she's very neutral. You know what I'm saying? She kind of like Pence was before Pence got ready to show his true colors, that he is definitely a part of the establishment. Now, I don't know about Nancy. I would say Nancy would probably be more politician, more politician than any of them, career politician. I'm quite sure she is pro-America, but when it comes to what she has to make a choice of, I think that she would definitely consider her political career over anything. So that's just something to kind of have an idea of what we're dealing with right now. Now, Tim Scott is also in the conversation, possibly. Now, when I say Tim Scott, I have nothing against Tim Scott. I really think Tim Scott is a great politician for South Carolina. I think as a conservative, especially a black conservative, no race involved, just making conversation, I really have respect for him. I think Tim Scott is very intelligent. I really think that he is very, likes to take the high road a lot. But that's my problem with Tim Scott. There is cases where you cannot take the high road. And when you're in this type of business here, where we're trying to put America first, that high road shit gotta stop. Okay, you gotta cut that shit off. You gotta do the high road at least at a minimum of maybe 10%, not 50%. And that's the thing I have a problem with Tim Scott. He's too high road taking. He wants to be too polite and nice. He wants to be too kumbaya. I can't do that shit. I just can't fuck with it. Sorry, Tim. Nothing against you. I just can't fuck with it. So I just cannot deal with Tim Scott being my vice president. He just don't have the go there. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. His wheelhouse is peace. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's his wheelhouse. That's his wheelhouse. But being second in command, just in case I duly Donald J. Trump uh, can no longer uh, do what he needs to do for the rest of the term or something like that. I need someone that can carry that torch and still have that same passion that Trump has. America first to the max, as in I'm rude with it, American first. And I just don't see that with Tim Scott. Now, let's talk about the border crisis. Right now, the border crisis has came to an all-time insanity. There were so many people at the border this weekend getting on in, just walking on in the cold weather of the desert or wherever the port of entry that is wide open for people to come through. Sad but true. Um, right now, we already know that Mayorkakis is going through his impeachment trial with Congress, and I'm to the point now. I hope he do get impeached because he has failed miserably. I do not see any fruits of this guy's labor. If this guy came to me and said, well, I was a staple in making sure that America was taken care of first by immigrants. Bullshit. No, you was not a staple. You were a thorn, an actual thorn in America's side because you did not stand up and had the gonads to tell the president you need to shut this border down. We got too many motherfuckers coming in. We may have to take a page out of Trump. Yeah, I understand. We said we was not going to be like Trump, but this is getting out of hand. We ain't have no place to put these people. We got states shipping them to other states. It's like we're playing musical chairs. Let's shut this shit down. Let's get tougher on security and letting them in. Let's do what we need to do. Let's get this wall up. Nope, y'all didn't do that. So now, all of a sudden, here it goes to be the year of Biden supposed to be going for re-election. Now y'all all concerned about trying to stop the crisis at the border. Huh. Fucking funny, ain't it? Anyway, again, I'm not shocked. This is nothing that we should be surprised at all on. Now, the next situation I want to talk about is some alleged conspiracies that's going on about Democrats' time when March come around. All right, y'all know right now Democrats are very silent about the situation of their status of being successful in this election. Now we already know there's an old saying that Democrat silence is their way of expressing violence. Now, you also have heard that they have been running Miss Big Mike, aka supposed to be Michelle Obama, but we know that's Mikey, out here saying that she cannot allow, she's afraid of what's going to happen in this next year's election. So, in this year's election. So, you already know what's about to happen, right? There is allegedly a little rumor going around that around March the 7th, or maybe sometime in March, that Biden's going to announce he's not going to go for re-election, and that's when Michelle's going to slide in and do her campaign. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if that happened, but here's the downside with them doing that shit. This is not 2008, and it's showing the hell isn't 2012. Things have changed tremendously. America is pissed. Okay, America remembered those times and saw that was a lot of smoke and mirrors, and there was a lot of bullshit that happened behind the scenes. And America is not going to allow themselves to go through that bullshit again. So, if Michelle was to even, or AKA Big Mike, would even decide to run, it is not going to work in her favor. Sorry, you just the Dems just going to really lose. So, this is what it is. If I was a Democrat right now, I would just take this L. That's what I would do. Because y'all have lied so much to the black community, you're not trustworthy anymore. Okay? The Michelle Obama magic is died. People have passed that. Black folks don't want that no more. Most black folks now, they want the real. They want someone that's going to come in and help get them on the right track, okay? Where they don't have to worry about their neighborhoods being filled with violence and turmoil. They're ready to have policing. They're ready to have extra money in their pocket. They're ready to have a Amazon built nearby so they can have job opportunities. They are going to be able to embrace a little bit of gentrification if it means that their neighborhood's going to be safe and they're going to be able to walk down their street without a bulletproof vest. So yeah, black folks are on some new shit right now. And it's time that people realize that and embrace it, especially in America right now. So anyway, thank y'all for the community post. I'm going to put a community post up today stating who do you think should get the vote for vice president. Picture of the 4 candidates they claim that is up for that task. Let my my followers vote on what they think is best. But again, thank y'all for being proactive and definitely supporting me on the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Again, this is the Sunday Drive. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Taking my black ass to work.